Hello. I've been sent a link, the Happy Cabbie. I'm aware of him through DPR Jones. He's posted a link about NephilimFree. Yes, probably one of the most outspoken creationists left on YouTube. Well, having links to, how do we put this politely, sites of interests with regards to us men, shall we say. But I couldn't put my hand on my heart and say there's any men that I know that don't look at dodgy websites. Isn't that what the internet's been designed for? After all, it was designed by us men. But if we had an official button, we only need a few buttons really, us men, on a laptop or PC, keyboard, etc. One would be one for sex, the other one would be for sport. I mean, what more do you really need? I don't know. But no, seriously. I wouldn't sweat at Neph, to be honest. You know, you're no different than anybody. We're all the same. Even when scientists, zoologists, etc., try to help the reproduction of pandas, they're using pornography to do so. Panda porn, they call it. Because they're visual creatures, mammals, just like ourselves. And, well, it helps the endorphins get going, therefore makes them active, if you know what I mean. But it's biology at the end of the day. That's what it's down to. We are creatures of nature. We are animals. We want to reproduce. And after all, it is good getting attention from the opposite sex. It's not. Makes you feel good. Makes you feel. I think I would speak for most men. That's why it's so difficult in sports people. There's some situations going on here in England at the moment with some sports stars. You've got women constantly throwing themselves at you. It is very difficult from a male point of view to resist that temptation, in my sense of the word. But if indeed you stand by religion and that's what you're preaching about, you know, Satan's trying to lure you into lust. But at the end of the day, I'll take it as you take it, religious, very seriously. And okay, you're going to use the word metaphor for this, but shouldn't you be cutting your eyes out right now and throwing them away? But I shouldn't sweat it. I don't know any blokes that wouldn't look at porn. It's kind of natural, really. In pathology, we have we do sperm count tests and vasectomies and stuff like that. So there is a little room in pathology, in reception area, that there are cubicles for you to go and produce samples. Now, these samples don't magically appear, so you have to use your imagination what people get up to, but it's only human nature. And with modern medicine, things to assist us with is the samples that we need from you guys to do that. And I'm sorry, but you know, I'd rather have someone lusting over sort of adult porn than a priest doing something very dodgy to children any day of the week. Although some may say that might lead them to that temptation with children. No, because most of in fact all of my friends, that hasn't happened to them, so that's just nonsense. Of course there are some warped people out there, but you're going to get that in all walks of life, and I appreciate that. You may come back and argue your case for that. But anyway, happy viewing, should we say? But no, I shouldn't worry about it. That's just mankind. You know, we've got eyes, we use them. We've got a brain. We've got all these hormones flying around in our bodies at all times. Testosterone, for one. We are a species, and reproduction is part of our life cycle. If we didn't do it, we wouldn't exist. Hence why in the Bible it says, "Go forth and multiply." One good way to look at it. But with regards to the sinful acts of lusts and looking at ladies and stuff like that, it's just all bollocks. It's built within our chemistry. As always, feel free to comment. Thanks for watching. Lots.